Hey guys, Linus here, and today we're diving into the wild world of graphics cards. You know, those beefy pieces of hardware that make your games look awesome and your wallet cry. But it wasn't always about ray tracing and 4K, so picture this. It's the early 1980s. Computers are bulky, monitors are monochrome, and graphics, well, they're not exactly mind-blowing. Enter the IBM Professional Graphics Controller, PGC, in 1984. This bad boy was the granddaddy of all graphics cards. It could display a whopping 640 x 480 resolution with 256 colors. It was designed for serious business applications like computer-aided design, CAD. But here's the kicker, it cost a whopping $4,290. That's about $11,000 in today's money. The PGC kickstarted a revolution, showing the world that dedicated graphics hardware could do things that general-purpose CPUs couldn't. Now let's fast forward to the late 1980s and early 1990s. We saw the introduction of VGA, Video Graphics Array, in 1987, which became the standard for PC graphics. VGA could display 256 colors at 320 x 200 resolution or 16 colors at 640 x 480. But the real game changer came in 1991 with the introduction of the S386C911. This little powerhouse was one of the first graphics accelerators that could offload graphics processing from the CPU. As we moved through the early 90s, companies like ATI, now part of AMD, and NVIDIA entered the scene. We got higher resolutions, more colors, and faster refresh rates. But despite all these advancements, we were still mostly dealing with 2D graphics. That is until 1996, when 3DFX Interactive released the Voodoo graphics card, introducing consumers to hardware-accelerated 3D graphics. Alright folks, now we're getting to the good stuff. The late 90s and early 2000s were when graphics cards really started to flex their muscles. NVIDIA and ATI, now AMD, emerged as the two major players. In 1999, NVIDIA released the GeForce 256, the world's first GPU. The GeForce 256 could handle transform and lighting calculations on the card itself, taking a huge load off the CPU. ATI fired back with the Radeon 7500 in 2001, which introduced multi-monitor support. As we moved into the mid-2000s, we saw the introduction of programmable shaders, allowing developers to create custom effects for their games. Game worlds became more vibrant and lifelike than ever before. Section 4, the rise of GPU computing more than just pretty pictures. In the late 2000s, someone had a brilliant idea. Hey, these GPUs are really good at crunching numbers. What if we use them for stuff other than graphics? And just like that, GPU computing was born. NVIDIA was at the forefront of this revolution with their CUDA platform, introduced in 2007. Researchers could use GPUs to accelerate complex calculations in fields like physics, biology, and artificial intelligence. AMD introduced their own GPU computing platform, OpenCL, in 2009. The rise of GPU computing had a profound impact on the development of graphics cards. Manufacturers now had to balance the needs of gamers with those of researchers and data scientists. This led to the development of specialized cards for different markets. For example, NVIDIA's Tesla line is designed specifically for scientific computing, while their GeForce series remains focused on gaming. Section 5. Gaming Glory, How Graphics Cards Transformed the Industry. The 2010 S saw an explosion in gaming graphics capabilities, thanks to the rapid advancement of graphics cards. We went from games that look pretty good, to games that are almost indistinguishable from reality. One of the biggest leaps came with the introduction of real-time ray tracing. NVIDIA's RTX 20 series, launched in 2018, was the first to bring this technology to consumer-grade cards. Ray tracing simulates the way light behaves in the real world, creating incredibly realistic reflections, shadows, and lighting effects. The increased power of GPUs also allowed for more complex game worlds, more detailed physics simulations, and higher frame rates. We went from struggling to run games at 1080p to playing in 4K resolution at silky smooth 60 frames per second or more. And let's not forget about VR gaming. Without powerful GPUs, we'd all be getting motion sick trying to explore virtual worlds. Modern high-end graphics cards can easily cost more than an entire gaming console, but for serious gamers and enthusiasts, the cost is worth it. Section 6, Cutting-Edge Tech, the latest and greatest in graphics. As of 2024, we're looking at some seriously impressive hardware. The latest cards from NVIDIA and AMD are absolute beasts, handling 8K gaming, AI processing, and ray tracing. NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5090 packs 32 GB of GDDR7 memory and handles up to 16K resolution. AMD's Radeon RX 8900 XT with RDNA 5 architecture offers incredible performance. It's also more energy efficient, benefiting both your electricity bill and the environment. These cards come with AI-enhanced upscaling, improved ray tracing, and built-in video encoding.